So the things that I've done specifically, so we've designed, technology that has gone into the field with respect to operating strategy, and several companies have adopted these approaches. Other things that we have, is software. So we've built software where, to look at the energetics of the process within the reservoir, and that has been incorporated into commercial reservoir software. Another one is we formed a company to look at characterization of reservoirs, and then to look at how to optimize production from these reservoirs. And that was Gusher, that we formed years ago. There's been commercial outcomes of our research which are quite tangible, where we've invented stuff and people use it, and we've sold technology doing that. The tangible other outcomes are the ones that I really love. For instance, grad students, and also a love of answering questions. There's questions that you'd think that 50, 60 years of research in oil sands should be answered, but yet there's still mysteries, and the excitement that comes from answering those questions. Those are bring a lot of joy. So right now, our focus is still in the theme of reducing carbon intensity and energy intensity of in situ recovery processes, and that involves a lot of simulation work and experiments. So the thing is, a lot of that experiments, really, it's all about how can we make these processes more efficient? How do you design things where part of the process design is on the management of and containment of your injectants. So that could be steam plus additives, and other things. So a lot of what we're doing right now, it's focused on steam plus additives and alternatives like hot water to produce oil sands and heavy oil. And the results we're getting right now in the lab, they're translating to operations in the field. Well, for science, it's curiosity. So from young, I've always been curious about a lot of things. And, I read lots of science fiction when I was a kid. I still do. And so you always see what people dream of. What motivated a lot of my movement into research was, the dream of doing things better than yesterday. So what drove me into it was just curiosity, and that I don't know, there's a special feeling that you get when you finally answer something. I have to admit, there's it's that, when you listen to a great song, you get that what's that feeling, that sizzle, and you feel that, that's the same feeling I get from what I do. Well, you're right next to industry. So being in Calgary, if I need something, let's say I need a barrel of oil, it's pretty easy to get. I think it would be very tough in another jurisdiction to do oil sands-based research. Well, there's always the normal challenges of time. You're always eager to do things tomorrow. Nope, it's going to take 3 months or 6 months or a year to get that going. So big supporters have been companies like Suncor. So they've supported quite a lot of the research. Shell in the past has supported a lot of research. Laricina supported quite a bit of research. Many of the major oil sands players have supported what we do. Other ones have been simulation companies, so CMG has been instrumental in supporting us through the use of donated software. Similarly, Schlumberger, similar for their simulation software. The rest of it, though, has been federal money, so NSERC has supported quite a bit, and so has the Alberta government. I'm obviously very excited, and whether win or not, I think to get noticed for what you do, it's great in the sense of having some positive recognition that you're making a contribution.